Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey everybody, Asshole Consulting here. I got a busy day at Asshole Consulting. A lot of it has to do that I was traveling around. But we're gonna get through this work no matter what. Tell me work! Dear Mr. Cleary, my name is, we'll leave your name out of it, and he is from Chile, South America. I only discovered, unfortunately too late, your YouTube channel some months ago. I think you are the only one with real-world experience, despite the fact of living in the USA, that can help me, as I don't have a present father figure in my life. Don't worry, we got you covered. You go to the manosphere, we'll take care of you. We will adopt all the orphaned children, all the orphaned boys whose dads left them, because Ma chose a fucking loser to inseminate her with, or dad ain't around, whatever reason, we'll take care of you. I have the following problem. I'm currently finishing my thesis of kinesiology. Nevertheless, it is completely saturated in the job market due to the fact that several private universities started to offer that career at the same time. Right now, it has one of the lowest percentages of employability in my country. I wish I had the book to promote Worthless back when I was in high school. Currently, I am working part-time as a cashier in a supermarket to accumulate some money, as getting a job in kinesiology now seems impossible. I'm thinking in the following alternatives. 1, continue my studies and get a master's degree in biostatistics or biophysics, something hard that may increase my employability. No, now maybe, now here's the thing. You have to do your own research, and the number one thing you look up, a lot of people, you could get my book, you can send me a question, you can read Bachelor Pad Economics, you can do any one of these things, but the number one thing, because it depends on what country you're in, like what's really in demand in the United States may not be really in demand in Chile. What may be in demand in Chile may not be in demand in Russia. So it all depends. So what you have to do is do the research on the internet and find out whether or not these degrees are paying. The one thing, starting salary. See if and then there's other studies like median lifetime average of that career, that degree. But do the research first. Do 15 fucking minutes of research before you spend 2 to 4 fucking years and Lord knows how many thousands of dollars getting a worthless degree. All right? So I'm going to say no. Biology is generally a bad degree to get. It's not that it's not interesting or not hard. It certainly is a STEM field, but it's one of those fields that, yeah, okay, you got biology. What do you do with it? About the only thing you could do is go on and become a doctor, like a med student, become a surgeon. But, you know, biostatistics, anything with bio I don't like. But again, it could be a booming industry down in Santiago that I'm unaware of. But do your research first, fortunately. But I'm going to bet it ain't worth it. 2, start my life over and learn welding. At this point, I don't mind, as I am desperate. I heard it has some employability. I don't mind hard work. Hey, that's not bad. I know commodities are taking a little bit of a hit, but Chile has a huge, well, what, you guys are the largest copper supplier in the world. Mining is huge. You would do very well with welding in that country and then across the world. I mean, the world needs welders, no matter where you go. Start my life over and study accounting 2 years at a technical level, get a job, and then study the 2 years left to have the complete accountant degree. No, I don't mind math. Man, accounting isn't a lot of math. I did some leveling course of math for the students of the first year. Also, in the meantime, I'm trying to work as a self-employed export agent. I read some books on the subject, and I even take a course with the author of one of these books, an American, by the way, who actually exports not only writes about it. Is it possible to start a business, even a small one, on the side while studying and working? I can read and write in English. Yeah, you can. And I understand your videos without any sort of subtitles, so I don't think I have a problem. Dude, your English is impeccable. You're fine with the English. Thank you for your time. Okay. All your ideas are good except for that biophysics thing. That, I think the rate of return on that one is not going to be worth it for the amount of effort you put in. If I had to pick one of them, I would pick the welding. But here's what I would do. I would do all three in a certain organization or certain order, certain structure. I would go with welding. Simply because you're young, you can do it, and your use depends again on the market. But in Chile, welders are in demand. And if not there, can then go to fucking Australia. And if not there, find some place. You could work at an auto shop, you could work on a rig, you can work all these different places. So the welding is a pretty good skill to have. Then, keep in mind, bodies poop out after a while. You're going to get old. Your joints are going to suck. So I think accounting is a great idea, but you do that part-time. You slowly take a course here or there at night, maybe take something online, learn accounting, and then this way, by the time you're 50 or 55 and your joints aren't working, you can't hold the torch anymore or whatever, then you will have an old fart job that isn't as physically demanding. You know, you're not flying out to Australia, you're not flying down to the south, you're not flying out over to an oil rig. You sit there, you do your accounting. So I think that would help. Also, like when you're a welder, if you end up, Rio Tinto, work for one of these large companies, they're gonna, hey, look at Jose over here. He's got his accounting. Maybe you could go into management. So not only for your own employability, but within that company. You put your time in as a welder, you make some good money, and then all of a sudden you have this managerial skill that people seek, and that's accounting. So I think you would do that part-time. And then also, yes, I always recommend self-employment. I always recommend it, but you have to do it smart. And you only have a certain amount of time, and usually money is also very restricted. So I don't know about the import-export. Does this guy make money on it? Certainly probably does. Are you learning? Sure, something to learn. But what you want to do is you want to do entrepreneurship the smart way. And that usually means little to no capital. I mean, asshole consulting. I mean, dumb of an idea as it was dirt cheap. I think I spent $400 total setting up the website, getting the name, domain, and then I had my buddy set up my email for me. I paid her a couple $100. I think more than half the budget went to her just to set up email and website and all that other shit. But so if this failed, all I'd be out is $400. Just like Silver Dollar Bikini, which I thought was a brilliant idea. Not only did I think it was a brilliant idea, it is a brilliant idea. Unfortunately, the rest of the market doesn't think so. But what if I lost with Silver Dollar Bikini? About 2 weeks of my time and about $40 in materials and maybe another $200 in domain name and all that other shit. So you gotta find, you can't, like these idiots, these American idiots, I don't know if it's the same down in Chile, but let me know if you have these idiots here. We got sports bars, and every fucking dude, bro, washed up has-been jock always wants to get a sports bar because they think it's going to be fun. Well, then they go and they mortgage their house, or they take out all their 401k money, they take out all the retirement money, they buy this shitty-ass bar that's been up for sale. It's been up for sale for a reason, because it doesn't make no fucking money. They don't do any financial analysis. They don't look at, and then they buy a liability. They buy a money-losing business. They go bankrupt. They make TV shows out of them. Bar Rescue is one, and Restaurant Impossible, that's another one. I like that. I like those shows because they're just such fucking stupid people. I like to see stupid people suffer because I had to deal with them in banking. So you don't want to spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 buying a bar. So you want something, you got to sit and think, and you know what? It's going to be a while until you figure that idea out, or that idea comes to you. All right, and you think, oh wait, hey, here, maybe you go on GoFundMe, maybe you do a fundraising campaign, maybe you go to an investment bank, but you do not sacrifice your personal finances, your financial stability, by chasing after big, expensive entrepreneurial ideas. So think smart, sit down, take the time. A lot of people don't take the time. The reason I have so many little stupid entrepreneurial ideas, and you'll notice they're not big, because I don't want to waste the money. Because I got a lot of time driving and flying around. I don't hang out with people. This is all the people at Clary Incorporated. This is all the employees we have. It's kind of boring, and your mind starts to wander. And then also you come up with, oh hey, I got this idea. You write it down. So you're going to come up with ideas. Make sure they're smart. Make sure there's low capital investment. You're not going to spend more than preferably no more than $1,000, and try and get those ideas off the ground. And if you do it that way, cheap and smart, you should still be able to work your full-time job as a welder, go to school part-time, and then try a little bit. And then what you'll find out, like, again, not to keep bringing up asshole consulting, it was a joke, man. It was like, fuck, I'm sick and tired of answering fans' emails. I don't have time for this. And so I started charging, thinking it would make people go away. Well, people started paying. It's like, oh, fuck. Well, now then I rededicated more time and effort into asshole consulting. Almost a full third now of my time is dedicated towards asshole consulting because it pays. Whereas beforehand, $7 bikini, don't try that. What else? The dance classes, that dried up, so I stopped. You move to where the money is. So not until this business idea starts proving itself, and long term, do you give up on accounting or you give up on welding. So do all three, welding full-time, accounting after you get your job and all that, one class. Besides, you got to do something at night. You need something intellectually stimulating, although accounting's pretty boring. Do something intellectually stimulating, maybe meet some girls and go into college there. And then you keep that idea open, man. You keep that ideas open, and all of a sudden somebody say, hey, I got an idea. And then you'd maybe try it, write it out on paper, and you'll be able to do all three at the same time. And then ideally, though there is no guarantee, ideally, you'll weld your way up to about 50. You got your house, your kid, whatever, good stable assets. You got ample retirement. You switch into accounting, and you continue on. Maybe you're in management. Maybe you're making a lot of money. Maybe you're making 6-7 figures. Well, maybe not 7, but all of a sudden you're higher up. You got skills. You don't have to worry about retirement. And then you got some kind of entrepreneurial idea. So if the company goes belly up or bankrupt or they downsize and they fire your ass, you got this business idea that's fun, and that should take you all the way till death. It'll give you something to do. I mean, a lot of people, I can't wait to retire. It's like, fuck, retirement is death. Retirement is death. You will have to, any intellectual man, any intellectual woman will have to do something. You will not retire. You will retire for about 2 months, and then it will start to fucking suck, and you're like, God, I'm fucking bored. Well, I wonder if suicide's an idea. Well, at least it'd end the boredom. And you're like, no, you gotta do something, man. You have to do something. So hopefully that entrepreneurial idea will pay off by then. Anyway, best of luck. Toodles.